Hey guys, Jake from Evolving Daily. Today we're going to start a 4 or 5 part series about medical gear. Anybody can carry it. Everybody should be carrying it, even if you don't have the training, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But it's super simple. A lot of people overcomplicate it about what you should or shouldn't carry. So let's go ahead and take a look at how I carry the things I do. Okay guys, here's how we're going to do it. We'll go from the smallest kit, the things I carry all the time, up to the biggest kit, which I don't ever carry. So the smallest kit is with me all the time, 100%. I am never without this. And before we look at it, this was not made, this Kydex part was not made by any production company, anything. I'd like to get something made so it's a little more comfortable and a little more user-friendly. But, so in my back pocket on my left side is this little piece of Kydex, which looks horrible. I'm not a Kydex bender. I just ordered a little kit, a piece of Kydex, and bent it up. Usually it has tape around it, but this was used recently. This was deployed recently, but not used. Came up on a hairy situation, thought I might need it. So got everything out of it and didn't need it. But there's usually a piece of tape around right here. One length of red electrical tape. Red because it's medical. And one length just so I can tear through it. So it kind of opens up. And guys, this is a very small kit. This is something that I can just carry all the time. Because I've tried with bigger gear. And I just ended up leaving it at the house. So inside, a TK4, a dart, a 14 gauge decompression needle, Abd Pad, abdominal pad. They're a 5x9. They're thicker than just a single 4x4, and they're a bigger footprint, obviously. And a 25 gram QuickClot, I think. I'm not sure. I think that's a 25. With a little bit of duct tape on it, and the duct tape isn't just to keep it more closed. The duct tape is to be used if need be. I've tried doing this with a cat tourniquet. It didn't work. I wear blue jeans at work. Obviously it's something different, but I wear blue jeans so I don't have all the cool little cargo pockets and the thises and that's. It's just not my style. So this is the smallest. This is the biggest kit that I can make and still carry every day. I'm never without this. So, would obviously have a TK4 for tourniquets, arm, thigh, things like that. There are better tourniquets, but this is what works with this size kit. A QuickClot for packing a wound. A abdominal pad for additional wound packing. And a dart for chest decompression. So in addition to this kit, I have other kits around me, one almost all the time, within arm's reach or 100 yards at the most. But sometimes I will throw in a few more 4x4s, something like that, just to keep for more wind packing. Because in addition to this stuff, if you're really in a bind, I mean if you're really behind the 8-ball, you can use your shirt, you can use your pants, your socks. Obviously those things aren't sterile, they're far from it. But for wound packing, splinting, stuff like that, you can use it. It's just, you're going to have to use what you have, and that's the way it is. So instead of just trying to make tourniquets from belts, which a lot of guys don't understand, that's a horrible idea. I guess we'll talk about that later, but have a few things so you can't make up a chest or a dart. You can't. It's not something you can invent along the way. QuickClot, you can make other things for packing, but the clotting agent that's in it is invaluable. And a tourniquet, a lot of guys think they can make up these great tourniquets on the fly. By the time you source the materials and start putting it together, even if it does work out great, you've already lost at least 30 seconds, probably a couple minutes, they may be dead. It's just the way it is. So that is my first, what I would call first line, or my immediate kit. It's always in my back left pocket. Always, always, always have it. One thing I probably do need to add to this, two things. I need to seal this in Mylar because this tourniquet had worked itself out just a little bit. So it did get a little UV light right there, which I will throw this away. Well, I'll use it as a trainer. But I'll vacuum seal this in a Mylar bag just to keep sunlight off of it. And I'll probably add an NPA because they take up no room. A nasopharyngeal airway. Something to get a better airway. But guys, that's my front line or immediate medical kit, blowout kit, IFAC, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't call it those because this just isn't, it's not that complete. But it's what I carry 100% of the time. Alright guys, so that's my first line kit, and now we'll go on to my second line, which isn't always on me, but we'll go ahead and look at it. But remember guys, you need to prepare to thrive while others survive. Thanks.